yeah. One more time around. Everything's slowing down, can't control it. Say that you're for me. Right now I need loyalty. It's hard for me to trust you. I've been in before this, I've been through the troubles. It's hard to let you in, I've been giving you the runaround. I double on the dosage, I don't need emotion. Right now we young and we dumb and we lit. Been thinking back before when we was kids, yeah. I was caught up in the mission, yeah. And we live for the moment, respond to a calling. It's bigger than all of us, right to the wheels. Give anything to feel something there. High if I fall, no I did going all in. At the time of my life, right for the squad. No lights through the fog, but we made it, yeah. I feel good by the morning. Feel like I'm falling.
Hey, what's happening? You have tuned in to Hip Hop Alliance Magazine, the most interactive magazine on the planet. I am Mitch. To my left, I have Miss Belafonte. What's going on, Miss Belafonte? How you
Hey,
doing
you
tonight?
guys.
Welcome back. Welcome back.
Back.
Hey. Tonight, we talking about is Key Glock vacating Memphis. You know, this picture's floating around everywhere. With his his cars, getting the hell up out of Memphis. Is he smart for leaving Memphis? Ms. Villafonte, I'm gonna let you go first.
I think he's brilliant for leaving Memphis, you gotta look at it. Once you've been blessed to elevate to a certain level, you have to go where you're leveling up to. It's nothing wrong to come back and pay your dues, your respect, and give back to your community. But now, when you see you can't really come back to the community, let certain people know, people are setting you up and taking you out. This man got killed less than 24 hours to do a turkey giveaway. So yes, that was a real smart move to get out of Dodge. Certain people you just can't take to the top with you. Envy, jealousy, greed, it's real. You can't get around it. It's
I definitely think it's time to reevaluate, being accessible, to people, to everybody. You definitely, once you're worth a certain amount of money, you need not be accessible to everybody, because you leave yourself open to get what happened to Dolph. He got tragically gunned down. That's crazy. But for people that don't know who Key Glock is, I don't know who don't know, but some people don't know. Some people didn't know who Dolph was. I've seen a lot of people saying, "Who is Dolph?" So Key Glock is his little cousin. He's an up and coming rapper out of Memphis as well. He hasn't really been vocal about nothing. He deactivated his social media, but I think he made a statement and was telling people quit asking him, "Is he okay?" When he's not, which is true. Sometimes it's better off not to say nothing.
Yeah.
When just if you're close to somebody that lost somebody, just be there for them and talk when they want to talk. Don't be just making unnecessary conversation. That can be bad. I remember that happened to me when my dad passed. But yeah, so like we said, he's been keeping a low profile. Prayers to Key Glock. Hopefully, he'll stay away from Memphis. I don't know what he's feeling like doing with his career. Because it could be hard to continue. With the head honcho not being there. I don't know. You got to have a good team. I know Dolph's team went ahead and did the turkey drive. Speaking of that.
Yeah, they did.
Yeah. So go ahead.
It's so many things unfolding to this case, though. I mean, have you saw where the side piece even came out and spoke and said she's not disrespectful? I'm like, oh my goodness, where they do this at? It's just so many things. You don't really know who your friends and your family are until you go.
Damn, I hadn't heard nothing about that.
Man, I gotta send you some footage. Oh yeah. Yeah, it's wild out there in the streets of Memphis, and everybody being vocal.
That's crazy. I didn't know that. I know I was doing a little research on the updating, trying to figure out what happened. I know the house was. I figured out the address of the house where they found the alleged getaway car. It was 1174 Bradley Street. So I Googled it to see how far it was from Makita's, and it's like 3 miles, 7-minute drive. you know, and that house is related to, you know, it came out, it's related to a music video with an artist that used to be affiliated with Dolph, you know, so either somebody real smart and they said that let's plant that car at their house and make it look like it was an inside job or it was actually an inside job. You know, I don't know which one it is, but it should be a pretty easy case for the Memphis police to solve. I would say we'll probably know a lot by the end of the week, this coming week.
Well, if it's the flip side to that coin, do you and someone else sent them out there to do the job? You honestly think they're gonna find out who it was? Like, it's so many twists and turns in this story. It's like you don't really know what's what. And it puts you in the mind of another case. You know what I'm saying? It's like it's really, really interesting.
Yeah. But you talking about the Mo3 case?
Well, yeah, and the way this one took a turn, you know, from all the players who we thought it was, you know, to where we at now. And
I mean, I think if you look at it, the first time he got shot, it was, you know, they was able to tie the person that they tried to charge. You know, they tried to charge Black Youngster with it when the truck got shot up because he had rented the van, but it went back to CME. It went back to Gotti, CMG or whatever it's called. Then, you know, the second time he happened to be at the same hotel in Hollywood with those people, and he ended up getting jumped and shot. So 2 of the 3 times he was assaulted with guns, you're pointing back to them. So I mean, Mo3 had like a lot of, my point is he had a lot of different people you can look at and say, well, it could have been them. That's why it added so much mystery. This one, I don't think it's so much mystery in it, you know, if you just look at the facts in the case, you know. But I want to know who you think could have been the outside influence that would have did something like that wasn't associated with Memphis.
Well, all my players got booted out. You know, my number 1 pick was Soldier. You know, nobody wanted to give him the credit, but I really, I don't know him, but I know of him, you know, and some of the people he hang out with out in California. But money is power. That's what people fail to realize. Money is power. I mean, you don't have to get your hands dirty. You got the money you can pay to get the job done. You still got the job done. Then, you know, learning from you guys about Yo Gotti, Young Black. I didn't even know none of them players, you know, until I started looking at it and getting into the case. But it's like, really, you think about it. These men have money. You think they're going to come up off their throne to do some dirty work? They don't have to. You know, 9 out of 10, they all probably came up with that bag and got it done. You know, money, some money will make people turn against their loved ones, their friends. Money make you do evil things. You just have to know who you're dealing with.
Yeah. I was gonna. Matter of fact, let me see if I can look this up. I was gonna show you the Memphis murder rap map.
Oh yeah.
So that's what I think is and this was in I think May when this came out. Let me get it together and I'm gonna pull it up, and then I'm gonna explain to y'all because I go through this area a lot. Let me see. Share.
But have you noticed Soulja Boy's having a nervous breakdown? No.
Yeah, because he overstepped his boundary.
Well, you know, when you're in the public eye, you can't let nobody bully you either. You know.
Okay, look, y'all. This is the Mississippi River right here. This is I-40. You know, to go to the East Coast from, like, say, from the Metroplex, we have to go down 30 to 40. And, you know, usually Memphis is so dangerous, you stop right up in here. This is West Memphis, Arkansas. It's Martin Luther King. they got a big old, they got a lot of truck stops right there. So you stop right there. You do not stay in this area. Can y'all see my mouse? Can you see my mouse? But this is the Memphis murder map this year. This was in May. This ain't even now. This was before the Dolph situation. So this is the type of city that they're dealing with. So that's why I booted Soulja Boy. Because this is the type of area that these millionaires are dealing in. They got a murder map like this. And Memphis is not big. You ride about 15 minutes, you out of there. This is a small area. This is on both sides of I-40, all over the place. It don't look like it's no good place in Memphis. Everybody know that's a dangerous place. Stay away from it. So I don't know. Me personally, I don't think Soulja Boy got it in him. Well, that's just me personally.
After doing the background, first off, the way Memphis is split, you know what I'm saying, against each other when it come to hoods. And then also you got to look at too that one of the things that I noticed too, the young man want to holler he the king of Memphis, and he's not from Memphis, he's from Chicago too.
He been there since he was 2.
Oh my bad. He
been there since he was 2 though.
But still, it's a difference when you born somewhere than flying there, or I mean, that's just like where you from, and somebody they can come at 9 months. It is still, I was born here. It's a big difference when you born somewhere. Most of us like to take pride no matter where we from, and from the looks of things, a lot of people didn't like that comment,
Well, that's another thing too. Shout out my boy Banks. I had this conversation with him. He brought something to my attention. He was like, Gotti and his family is like royalty in Memphis. They really was doing things in the 80s, the 90s, all the way to the 2000s to now. So they got a long track record of being in Memphis and having success in Memphis. So it went from his aunt to his mom to his brother Big Jug or whatever his name is, and to Gotti now mixing the music with whatever business they had going on previously. So I can understand it, I can see it, but at the same time, you can do whatever, just keep it on wax. That's my thing. You know what I'm saying? Why does it have to go into the streets? But it's social media.
That's what's selling though. Beef is selling.
You can put it on wax though. You can keep it on wax. Nobody died between Jay-Z and Nas.
Oh, okay. Well, it's a different era. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. We really don't have no common ground where the OGs or the elders in the community can sit down and and bring some peace together. We don't have that right now. The young people think, hey, they got their money. The old people might not have it the way they got it. They ain't trying to hear you. You know what I'm saying? You have to. It's just a different era. Yeah.
And but back to the car though. Do you think that was a huge mistake to take it to that particular house that had been documented to have some kind of ties to them?
Yeah, but most
that's not a coincidence. Like, that's not a coincidence. That had to be something like where, because I'm just trying to put myself in their shoes and what would have made me do something like that. Because
a statement.
You did. Now it could be that's one scenario, or you could have been, seeing that it was getting hot. And that was a familiar spot that you knew, and you just shot it up in there and got up out of it. You know what I'm saying? I don't know.
Okay, so to throw somebody else off, I'll park it there too.
Yeah, if that'd be.
It's more of a mystery.
That would think that think that far ahead. You know what I'm saying? To put the car somewhere that's familiar with him and his artists and stuff. His associates.
That's how things go. You put it in your face. Nobody's gonna know because it's in your face.
Mm-hmm. Shit, the internet, well, all these goddamn YouTube detectives, it didn't take long. That's some y'all shit. I guess people from Memphis on the ground is they know, the history of the situation, just kind of like how we knew about Mo3 situation because we had been watching it. A lot of people in Memphis knew about what's his name, Straight Drop. That's the rapper everybody accusing at this moment of being, because he basically is in switch sides publicly. He just recently went live and said he wasn't rocking with PRE no more. He was rocking with CMB Is it CMG? Or CME? One of them.
Well, haven't that highest been? What's that dude from Memphis that done a lot of music with Young Dolph?
Oh yeah,
And when it came
Yo
to
got it. Not
picking
Yo
and
got it,
choosing,
but what's his name?
dang, Pat, no,
Moneybag Yo.
yeah, but when it came down to picking and choosing, old boy that had done a lot of music with Young Dolph ended up riding with Yo Gotti. You feel
It ain't
me?
that they did a lot of music. Dolph was the first artist that did a collab with him, to help him out, to kind of get him a buzz. You know what I'm saying? So that's a good point you brought up because I forgot about. It's so many things that came up. I don't know how to feel about that. If my boss don't like this dude, everybody think my boss might have something to do with it. I'll probably be quiet about it too. I'm, at the end of the day, I'm still alive. I got to deal with my boss, and I'm not trying to show that I'm disloyal to him. My boss gave me this life I got. That boy making $200,000 a show. From the guidance of being up on the Yo Gotti. So I mean, I don't know what the fans are. That's why people crash out. The fans, everybody criticizing him. I mean, shit. He from Memphis. I'm sure if he knew Dolph enough for him to do a song with him, he done reached out to somebody and told him, gave him his condolences. But he ain't gonna do that shit publicly when his boss is his top op. It just don't make sense to me. So I'm not gonna knock. What you think?
I just really okay. You're talking about who you're talking about?
The one that Dolph did the first song with, Moneybag Yo.
Okay, I was talking about Project Pat. That's what I was
Project
talking
Pat.
about. Project Pat, he flip-flopped too. You know what I'm saying? Like when it came down to picking and choosing. I mean, I'm still learning a lot about these people, but
Project Pat, the OG.
Yeah, but what I couldn't understand, and I respected him too, like he didn't want to diss him. But I really don't see where it could be a beef just because someone don't want to sign with you. That's enough to start beefing.
Mm-hmm.
I
think that I don't know if that started the beef. It was a woman involved in the mix too. So
Yikes.
if I had to bet my money on anything, I say it was the woman and not that situation. Because the man said he had more money than him at the time, so it didn't make sense for him to sign to him. He wanted to grind and do it on his own, just like Gotti did. So you can't even respect that. I think the woman is the decisive factor in this situation.
But it's been so many layers, okay, from that beat on down to they didn't threw Empire in there with Ghazi. When you start checkmating, it's like at the end of the day, we really not gonna know the truth. Because I can pay somebody to go sit that bid for me and make sure the money stay on the books and everything. I mean, at the end of the day, we're really not gonna know the real.
Yeah, I think, and it's a $500,000 reward out for the capture of the killer. So, I was listening to the Game Spitter today, and he was saying it's best for that guy because he made a lot of mistakes. I think that was a huge mistake leaving that car at the house. I don't know what prompted him to do that. But that was a huge mistake, and that's going to make it pretty easy for the police. That's a small radius. So not only are they going to see that car on some camera, they're going to see the getaway car on some camera, which is going to get them closer and closer and closer to the killer.
If you want to throw the police off, if you want to keep the heat off of you, like to me personally, that would be a good move. Like, forget it. I'm going to put it over here in their territory, because this picture showing that Young Dolph been to that house. Been to that area, hung out.
Yeah, that house was connected to him in some kind of way.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So first thing you start thinking like, oh, somebody betrayed Young Dolph, or it had to be somebody who knew him. But that, if you somebody with big money, that's what you would want the people to think, wouldn't you?
Mm-hmm.
You don't want them to think, this was a money job. You had to have money to get this job done. I mean, they keep it plain and simple and to the point. They weren't no professionals. Because if they was, I mean, blood was left behind. Somebody else got shot too,
Who
so the truth don't come.
Who got shot?
They said, I guess one of the shooters had to get hit too.
Well, he ain't turned up in no hospital, so that would have been big news.
Well, you know what? I gotta go. I was looking at something today. It said that he turned up dead the next day. You know, I don't really know. There's so many layers to this case. For real.
I mean, like I said, like I don't think they pulling no wool over the police eyes. I'm not a detective, and I can look at that shit. If I had the resources to tap into those cameras and shit, I could find out who the killer was, and I live in Dallas. So I think they made the job real easy for the Memphis Police Department, and I'm predicting it's gonna be something coming out this week. It's too much talking going on. Too many people knowledgeable of the situation, knowing Dolph's moves before he made it to that cookie shop. You know, they escorted his car with the police. They said, you know, allegedly it was a lot of money in his car. You know, but you said they killers wasn't professional.
No,
shit, they got the big dog. That's pretty damn professional to me.
Come on, if I catch you slipping too, I mean, you can get whoever you want. To me, at the gas station, he was aware of his surroundings, and the gas station wasn't that.
No, he wasn't, because he was getting recorded.
Yeah, he was getting recorded, but you can see him looking around. No, it was not like he was just like getting in the car. No, this man was looking over like around, like he's watching his back. Mm-hmm. So you think about it. If he get out his car to go into the cookie store and somebody's coming out the cookie store busting, then somebody coming from the back busting, it's like, come on now. He wasn't ready for that. He got ambushed.
Yeah.
For real.
Yeah, it seemed like it happened really quick. You know what I'm saying? Who is the guy that was supposed to be shooting back? Shit.
Then they say he got shot in the cookie store.
He was in it. He was inside. That's what I mean. That's what they say. That's what everybody that witnessed said.
If he was inside, you know, you think about it. And they got these two dudes on camera on the outside. They say they was busting from inside the cookie store too. You know,
yeah. I mean, well, they said Dolph was shooting back.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, they said Dolph was shooting back. So I mean, they said he went, and I guess he made his order. He turned around and walked towards the door. By that time, that car had pulled up.
Okay, so where was the security guard?
He must have been in the Dolph car. I don't know.
And come to find out, the security guard is his god brother. Facts. No allegedlys. That's a fact. You know?
Well, I mean, you know, shit happened. It don't take long for somebody to jump out and drop 50 shots.
For real?
No.
Just my uncle. We ain't got no money. You see how we roll though. Like, it's gonna be hard.
It's gonna be hard, but I'm just saying though, like I said, if I got that,
got to do better than what we do as family.
If we pulling up in that situation, and I'm that guy, I said it on the last show. I'm standing outside the car with that bitch on the seat. So when they pull up, I'm gonna be able to see them read and react. You know, so Dolph would have lived if I would have been with him. You know what I'm saying? Because I wouldn't have been slipping like that. But yeah, they said he got, you know, he went, made his order, turned around, he ordered 3 cookies and a cup of ice cream, turned around, walked by the door. By that time that car had pulled up, they was already coming. You know, so I guess he probably but he got hit.
And prior to that, he went on there talking about the best cookies in the world, right?
That was a week before.
Okay. But think about now, when you was getting back to blogging, right? And I was sitting around like, Unc, I'm gonna be your assistant. I'm gonna protect the bag, you know? What was the number one thing I'm saying? Like, people's not gonna have access to you. Rule number 1. Why is this man going into a cookie shop? You mean to tell me he ain't got no assistant go pick this type of stuff up for him?
Yeah.
You know, I can understand his presence want to be when doing the turkey drive and different things like that. Okay, that's different. You get your protection up. You know what I'm saying? But
yeah, because you know everybody gonna be there on your team.
Like those cookies was not worth losing a father, losing a husband, losing a son. It wasn't worth it. You got money, so what? You can't live normal no more. Once you get to a certain extent with money, you don't have a normal life no more. I don't care how hood you are. It's like you still want to be known in the hood, or you want to be here on this earth for your mom, your dad, your kids, your wife, you know?
Yeah, you definitely want to choose to live for your family, you know, because like, you know, I didn't know he was worth that much damn money. You know, I've been rocking with him since 2014, but I haven't been paying attention to his finances and stuff. Didn't know until he died that he had 100 properties in Memphis. Memphis not no big place. So I'd say it's probably safe to say he probably owned 10%.
And he got took out in quote unquote his hometown, even though he wasn't born there.
Yeah, I mean that's where it's happening. I mean, so you really can't you really got to rethink being so accessible when you make it to a certain level and you reach a certain amount of success in life. So I used to knock people that said they wasn't going back to the neighborhood, and I used to be one that loved the neighborhood until I got to a place that I didn't have to look over my shoulder, or I can go to the store and realize I forgot my gun and feel comfortable. Until I lived in a place like that was peaceful and clean and good customer service. That's when I said, damn the neighborhood. So now seeing people die in the neighborhood is like, what's the purpose? Them same people gonna kill you. Do that damn turkey drive and get on about your business, because you do the turkey drive. Everybody out there that so you good. You got to worry about nobody running up. That'd be kamikaze to run up on him doing something like that. But shout out to his team, they made it happen.
Yeah, I mean, but he's not here to continue his own legacy. I think, I'm sorry, once you reach a certain level, you have to act like you're a Jay-Z or a Beyonce. I'm sorry. Mm-hmm. I don't care with nobody. I mean, after a while, you do become better than some things. You do become better than, I think you can be better than others. It's all about the choices you choose in life. But if you love yourself, you have to protect yourself for the sake of you, for the sake of your kids, your family. I mean, once again, I think this one could have been avoided. A lot of these deaths, it's just to prove a point. Oh, I can go to my hood. I don't need no security.
Boy, I ain't got shit to prove nobody.
Or like my boy say, at least if you're gonna go, come on, get the bulletproof vest. You got the bulletproof helmet now,
Mm-hmm.
But it's like, I feel sorry. He has some beautiful kids. I don't think his wife deserves it. I don't think if his mom's still living to lose a son.
They said that's why he went. He was going to get his mom some cookies.
Two brothers, It's just sad. This was a senseless death, and it's like this one could have been avoided.
Yeah, he actually did everything that every man should want to do, which was change the fortunes of his family. Like they said. Yeah. But at the end of the day, they crying. Right now,
I mean, it's cool to be okay for the rest of your life, but I mean, it's nothing like having your loved one here, being able to give them a hug, or being able to, go sit and talk to that person that you can confide in. Somebody lost a good friend. They died. It's sad.
Oh yeah.
For some hot cookies, like it don't make sense.
Yeah. So, are you giving any thought to the conspiracy theories about the label and the rings that all these rappers are wearing?
The man came 4 days prior, and when it said wanting to buy, so they say buy, or partnership with Empire, or buy his masters. I really haven't figured out what's truth and what's not truth.
It's my understanding that people only do distribution deals with them, so they already own their masters. So. It's also my understanding from what the YouTube bloggers and tabloids have been saying is that he was trying to buy into it, like buy 50% of it. And
do you think it's a conspiracy? This is not coincidental. Like it's a pattern.
If it's a coincidence, it's a hell of a coincidence.
Yeah, I'm looking at the stars on their pinkies. You go back.
Pac had that thing on.
Huh?
Did you know Pac wore that same ring?
Exactly. His
or is that Photoshop?
A rose gold. Yeah.
Or is that Photoshop? They done Photoshop.
No, that was rose gold. Yeah, I went back and I looked.
It was real. Or was it Photoshop?
Yeah. But if you go back, like all this time, all these years, even being a young girl, I thought it represented you was just a hell of a Dallas Cowboy fan, for real. Until now you get here, all these kids. I mean, because half of them I'm older than. It's just sad.
Ms. Nash said, Soldier Boy said you still get an advance with distribution. So yeah, you do own your masters. But they getting some money out for you some type of way. They probably get a percentage of your show money and your endorsements and stuff.
Yeah, it's sad though.
So what you think? You was the one that was telling me about the ring. I mean, so
yeah, the star, and it was
because all of those artists don't wear that.
No, they don't wear it, but I mean, somewhere all of them not in the same levels. You got certain ones for certain things. You got certain ones for bossomy, or however you pronounce it. You got certain ones as far as the masonry. It's just, it keeps going and going, but it's real. We don't know whose role is what. But if you think about it, all the hood niggas, they getting stars. They ain't at the Met Galas and different things like that. And those that's the made it. Look who's on their shoulder, like Rihanna and ASAP made it. You feel me? Rihanna had already made it, but she helped him make it now. Okay, so, or even if you take a Travis Scott, yeah, he's a great rapper, but he wasn't really all that till he got with Kylie Jenner. You feel me?
Mm-hmm.
And then,
but my dad was a Freemason though. So I mean, and his ring had the what's that thing you use in
the little gold
geometry
thing like that.
Yeah, it had that. It had that symbol on it.
Mm-hmm.
Just what is that?
I mean, I don't know the actual.
You're gonna have to hit the link, Miss Coco.
Okay, yeah, she right, but then then what? My grandmother was a Eastern Star.
Yeah, mine was too. So
then we got the AKAs in the family. You know what I'm saying? You got them on both sides. You feel me?
We got two sisters.
And all of these stem around the higher power with those labels and different names, because it's certain ones that were certain things, and these was only high yellow men.
She said they were made by police.
Yeah.
But it had to change though, because my dad was not a yellow man. He was a dark-skinned man.
No, but different categories though. When you start breaking these different fives and different things down, because certain people couldn't go certain places. This is it's based all around whatever, like I'm not gonna be known like majority. I'm not gonna be known for being an AK, known mostly for light skin. You know what I'm saying? They consider me, quote unquote, a jigaboo Delta. You know what I'm saying? It's broken. It is broken down like that. Damn.
Yeah, well, I don't know. I mean, like I said, it'd be a hell of a coincidence if it is a coincidence. For all of these guys to die in the minute that they dying with the same label. I think last year we had 200 and some rappers die.
Wow.
Lil Wayne, I heard a little, he got the 10-year anniversary for his Carter series. And he had the one called President Carter. And he's just so lyrically talented and creative that he can rap without talking about killing and selling drugs and still make a hit. You know what I'm saying? And so we don't have this no more. So a lot of these guys is getting killed ain't really rappers. We got to stop labeling them as rappers just because they say they are. Because just because you sell dope or you got bodies, they don't qualify you to be a fucking rapper. So that's another thing we got to weed. Because I was thinking about saying I ain't listening to hip hop no more, but what we got to do is get rid of these people that's really not talented. There's on this hoorah, but this shoot 'em up, bang bang bullshit. We got to get rid of them.
Well, you can tell the real from the fake. Like if you want to talk about real, and there's certain people I don't like, but certain people I have to respect. I'm gonna take prime example here in Dallas, Texas. Number 7. You don't hear him talking about he gonna kill you, but he will tell you, drop me a location. You feel me? This nigga, hey man, I done my homework on homie. Shorty ain't no joke, but anyway, it's just certain people.
Shout out the Grove.
Yes, certain
ain't
people.
nothing pleasant about the Grove.
Exactly, and he's very unapologetic.
That's how I go over there.
And you don't catch him on YouTube beefing with other people or trying to defend himself.
Wow, that's good, my
guy. You know what I'm saying? But real killers ain't talking about killing on YouTube. I'm sorry, they're not. Them real killers, they sitting on YouTube in a cut you ain't even know they watching. You feel me? Wishing you would.
Real killers are laying low.
Yeah,
they ain't outside until it's time to slide. So
and that kid scared me though, but I respect him.
He look like a gentle giant to me.
Hey, nah.
7 look like a gentle giant to me. He a nice fella. Get out Pleasant Grove, boy.
What have y'all went over thus far? What have we talked about?
Man, we talked about, you know, it's Key Glock for everybody coming into, including our boy Toxic the Don. Welcome in, brother. It's Key Glock Smart for leaving Memphis.
Yes, and I don't blame him. Yes,
definitely learning from other people's mistakes. You know, he got his fleet and got the hell out of there.
Yeah,
you know, I love the fact that he's just keeping a low profile, staying out the way, not saying nothing. I mean, I got a point because Belafonte just sparked the idea before. Let me get it out before I finish the update. She said squad. Damn, I lost it.
Why are you smiling so hard?
Who, me?
Okay, well, I'll make a strong point real quick. I believe in the music industry is real. You got them dying and you got them going to prison. It's facts. You know.
But that's what I'm saying though, because they're not real rappers. These ain't rappers. These people pretending to be rappers, but they really killers and drug dealers. You know, that's why the rap game got the black eye. I figured it out. A lot of these guys don't even belong and don't need the title of a rapper. Because when you listen to Lil Wayne, that's a motherfucking rapper. You know, that's an artist.
Yeah, shout out to Nicki Minaj.
Yeah, you know, that's somebody that can really rap and make a song without killing and drug dealing.
Well, time out though. Was it somebody in his camp? Were these guys really associated with PRE? Because what happened to protecting the bag?
The address was 1174 Bradley Street. The address was 1174.
Collect the cookies for y'all. Y'all wouldn't even been on Front Street. We don't do that like that. I don't know where they do that at. And we ain't got that.
But you know, like who's gonna I don't know. Come on now. Hey, you know how I am. Everybody know how I am. I'm gonna get in my goddamn car and run down and get them cookies.
No, you not.
Yes, I am.
Hey, remember our situation.
But I'm gonna do it different. I'm gonna bag my damn fast car in.
No.
And I'm gonna be, I'm gonna sit in the car, in my bulletproof car, and I'm gonna have them bring me my damn cookies.
Hey, talking about we got in the situation, me and my uncle, right? And I swear to God, I was like, this to start crying. I'm looking at Satan over here, and it's like, can y'all please leave my uncle alone? One of those moments. I'm like, Uncle, think about your job, think about your kids, think about, I just going on, and it was like he was toning it down, but it was like, I'm like, come on,
But that guy, I had told him to have a nice day. I had told him to have a nice day, and then on top of that, it's a man and a woman in the truck. You addressed a woman. That's what really set me over. You know what I'm saying? And then I told him, have a good day. Because I seen, I felt my energy go to demon time. So I was like, have a good day, sir. Have a good day. Then he just pressed the issue.
And I'm doing this, Uncle. The kids, your job, the truck.
She with the name and all my kids, and
this shit get real.
That man was a goddamn fool, though. He was a goddamn fool.
Some people have death on them, just because they ready to die don't mean you gotta help them be suicidal through you. I mean, you can tell when somebody's trying to get you to do the job.
Or when death is on somebody. That's what when you get discernment, you can tell when death is on somebody and you get the hell away from them. And you warn them. You warn them and say, hey,
man, we don't even know if that young man's still living. For real.
Yeah, but the address was 1174 Bradley Street. It was 7 minutes from the cookie store, 3 miles total from Makita's cookie store where they dropped It definitely looks like an inside job, bro. That's what we was talking about, the different scenarios. And then the police got hot once the word started circulating who it was. They learned quick who it was. And they could have just dropped that car because that was a familiar place and it was right there. So that to me, that's a huge mistake. What you think?
I would do something like that though.
Not me, man. I'm not taking the car nowhere that I've been tied to. No.
Well, how them people been tied?
I'd rather take it around the corner from the crime scene, set it on fire, jump in a getaway car. I'm not gonna take it nowhere.
Hey Claire, can you drive this car down the street? I'm gonna chunk you 500 or 600 real quick.
I'm gonna set that bitch on fire. All you gotta do is burn the inside.
It was on YouTube, millions of views.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know what.
Then you take it down. Then you take the video down with all them views.
I promise you that. They make garages and stuff to hide cars. They wanted that car to be seen. I promise y'all that.
That's some bullshit, boy.
Most people that do stuff think they bold.
Yeah, that's some bullshit. To do that, and you want to send a message that bad, use an egotistical man. If you just want to send a message that goddamn bad.
Well, I'm gonna send my message and make sure you know that I sent the message, though.
Man, the message is the boss man got hit. What? Ain't no more messages to send. That's when it get real.
Who boss man? It wasn't all they boss mans.
Shit, the boss man of PRE got hit, and the boss man of all the people that was maintaining them 100 properties and all these other businesses. That boss man got hit. That make it real, and the message is received.
I don't worry about my boss man getting hit, because we already hit, you know, and we come outside.
Well, for one, we ain't running around messing with nobody, you know.
You know,
so if we have to do it, it's gonna be out of self-defense, you know what I'm saying? And we preach peace and understanding and unity. We don't want none of that.
Okay, but you gotta understand, you could be minding your business.
Oh, but yeah, we're gonna bring
it again. In 2021, going into 2022, jealousy, envy, greed is real. These portals is open up. These demons are real. I don't know why people playing.
Yeah.
You know.
Well, you know, it's been like that since 2012.
No, it's worse.
I'm just saying that when the Mayans said that the world was coming to the end, they didn't mean literally. They meant the veil of protection was going to be removed from the earth, and it was going to be demons and energies that never could get to us before going to be able to get to us. And if you think about it, since 2012, we've had all these crazy ass shootings. We've had all these crazy people losing their minds and gunning people down, like we've seen Dolph get gunned down. Not only that, he was talking the other day. It's another rapper that died the same day from St. Louis.
Is it a shocking to y'all because these people are dying, or is it shocking because I mean, people get killed every day?
I expect it. Yeah,
you know what I'm saying. I mean, so if you're in the hood, you can get killed just like any other hood nigga. You feel me?
It's just high profile people. You're not accustomed to
high profile people
in the whole 90s. In the whole 90s, we had 2 rappers die. One or 3. One died of AIDS allegedly. You know, but 2 of them that was died from gunfire that I can remember. 2.
But they wanted to be hood though.
We had 200 last year die in the United States
because they want to be hood. They in the hood. Are they on the internet dropping locations? Don't they?
You know what?
Pull up.
This whole deal. Let's go back to the root. This whole deal was between 2 men, right? This whole deal was between 2 men. When you bring the shit to the internet and you inject fans, that shit take a life of its own, and it causes y'all to have to act that shit out.
But that's
because you got to prove your credibility. You can't bring that shit to the internet. You know, this is something 2 men could have sat down and talked about and went on about their business, but it turned out to be all these murders. And then, you know,
okay, I'm y'all homie, right? Y'all fall out.
We have over 200.
I get a right to pick and choose whose side I want to be on. Because just because I'm on your side don't mean the other homie's gonna be on your side. They might want to be on his side. So it's like it's more egged on the internet, but it get real off the internet. But it's real.
That's what I'm saying, because
both ends.
Looking at the situation, looking at the Memphis murder map. Let me show you this. I know you.
When I saw that, bro, I was like, "What am I looking at here? All these little circles."
I'm gonna share it again for the people that might have missed it earlier.
But I got a question though. Don't y'all know we're killing up each other just like white folks killing up each other, Hispanics killing up their people? It's going on everywhere. It's not just blacks no more. Look at the little white boy got off from killing his people, the white folk, and I'm like, I'm okay because it was his people, you know.
Yeah.
When I saw this, I was like, "Is this Zillow? We looking at houses or apartments?" And when you said murder, I was like, "Damn."
Nah, bro. Like this is I'm gonna explain this. This is the Mississippi River. This is I-40. This goes to 30 coming, back to Texas. But coming in, you got to go this way to go to the East Coast. Anytime you go to the East Coast from DFW, you got to hit 30 to 40, and you're gonna sleep right here in West Memphis because this ain't the place to sleep. Once you cross that bridge, you cross that river, you in Memphis, Tennessee. This is the murder map, bro, for this month.
I drove to Memphis by myself, 8-hour drive.
She said, "How's he helped Memphis? Who helped Memphis?"
Young dog, because that's what I want you. Another thing, if you're gonna speak on him helping, how much did he harm Mississippi? I mean, this is a give and take. You can't be good one day and then on the streets talking about, "I got your cuz, come on, I'm a boop, got my AK-47, come outside." You're gonna be good, you're gonna be bad, because these kids are watching.
But you know what though? Me personally, I don't remember Dolph never just talking about, you got to sprinkle some of that shit in there because it go with the life. At the end of the day, let's think it is entertainment, and you know we got to know that going into as the fans and the casual listeners. So I heard Dolph talk a lot about like selling weed and stuff like that.
Somebody had time today. They had time
man.
Today. They got them, huh?
Yeah.
They had time today.
Yeah, and they was not playing. They was not playing, but yeah.
Well, I just don't understand how people be feeling sorry for these hits like this.
Okay.
You know,
Miss Texas Code in the building.
Because you know we in the hood, and this is how we moving. If I'm a gunner, I'm a gunner. You know, if I'm gonna pop off on the internet, I gotta pop off in the streets. I don't feel sorry for nobody. This is their lifestyle. I don't live like that.
Yeah. You know, women are a little bit more cold-blooded. You know, when y'all mature and y'all start seeing things differently, y'all are unapologetically critical.
And you know, when I'm out there hitting a lick, I'm hitting my lick. I ain't calling to ask nobody about how I'm supposed to go hit my lick. I'm hitting my lick. In the process of hitting my lick, I get hit.
Yeah.
Correct.
Do y'all believe how fast the stuff unfolded? How fast they found these gentlemen, or allegedly found these gentlemen? Can it be real? Could it be this easy?
I mean,
because people are talking. They didn't talk in the Mo3 case. They're talking in this case. They're talking and showing videos.
Oh, it was some talking in the Mo3 case. It was a lot of talking in the
It wasn't on the internet, was it?
Nah, it wasn't on the internet.
It didn't come outside, did it?
That's what happened.
They didn't find that Camaro. They found this Mercedes fast.
Yeah, they never found a Camaro. Dang, that's right, bro. They never found that damn Camaro.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. You gotta look at these different, and then you can't even say it's snitching no more because we're talking about two different locations, two different areas. Mm-hmm. Texas might not get down like how Memphis get down, because I know Memphis and Texas ain't getting down how we get down in Cali. You know, this is it's like
y'all hit the like button.
How to move in the streets
subscribe and share this video. But look, it was 3 miles, bro. This is how they're gonna solve it before the end of the week. It was 3 miles, bro. Somebody got this shit on camera. All the Ring doorbells and shit in the world. They're gonna have that car on camera. They're gonna have the extra getaway car on camera.
Ring 3 miles.
They don't have all the Ring doorbells around in the neighborhoods now. You can't drive by nowhere without being on camera.
Oh, I thought they neighborhoods was bad. Okay.
Well, shit, even the worst neighborhoods got rings, though.
Shoot, every dope house got a ring
now.
Yeah. Call if you want to.
What about the security guard possibly getting somebody? Is that real or fake? Did that really happen?
Well, they arrested him.
They said it's blood. They said it was blood on the crime scene, and they said come the next day somebody died that's supposedly been a shooter. I mean, allegedly, because it's on YouTube, but allegedly, we're gonna say allegedly.
It looks photoshopped to me. It don't look like a real person running at that car. Everybody know what an AK can do, an AK pistol, close range. Nobody would. That car would have crashed out soon after if somebody had an AK pistol shooting at that car. That Mercedes ain't banged or nothing. Them bullets would have tore right through that car. So, me personally, I think that was a Photoshop deal. I think if somebody did get hit, it was from Dolph shooting at their ass because he's seen them, you know, and he bust, and they were just too much for him.
All right, now let me ask also,
Coco, what you think?
Yeah, she had something. Sorry about that, Tasty Coco. We was in the flow.
No, I gotta ask you a question. I'm gonna ask you a question as a woman.
I'm Gucci. No, I was just on because I was agreeing with Belafonte at the end of the day, you know, because hey, they've been okay. When I talk like how you've been talking, you know, it's just like I'm just thinking wrong and just being just negative. So when I heard you talk, I'm just like, that's what I'm talking about. Make it make sense. That's all I'm saying. You have to make it make sense, regardless of if you like the individual as an artist, a rapper. We still have to be honest with ourselves as far as, did he do this to himself? Was he an actual asset to the community? Because to me, how can you be such a big asset when murders are still going on? You're not,
that murder map was a fool.
Huh? Because turkeys don't kumbaya folks no more. People get them turkeys and go sell them. Turkeys, they were selling it. They resell them.
Yeah, we're gonna leave the murder map up so we can all observe it.
Wait a second. He not Batman now. He's Batman now. He ain't out there stopping crime.
So you're telling me he can go and supply the hood with drugs, but he can't go and open up an establishment to say, hey, you guys, let me teach you young men how to actually be productive in life. He's actually putting them on the streets. How's he a productive man? Like she said, you can't do both. You cannot be Captain Save-A-Ho, but then you turn out like young men into thugs.
Y'all hit that like button. Rare Sunday evening footage after our Cowboys got their ass whipped.
What about let's see here. What's the show? Snowfall with Franklin Saint. He paid all his people. He made sure his people were paid. They were able to get houses. He bought them houses, cars.
Are you serious?
How do we know it's not the same situation?
Let me ask you.
My granny died from crack. I don't justify that, sir. I don't care how much money you got. Crack is no bueno.
It's not like it was the black man idea to put the drugs in the hood. Come on, it's a bigger story to that story, you know. Yeah. And then why would you? How can you pay me so good that it's a possibility if this stuff get in my pores, I might become an addict too? You know,
correct. It's too many other drugs to sell.
I mean, that'll be like me saying, "Oh, I hate drugs, but go date a drug dealer." That don't make good sense.
Yeah.
All money not good money. So when you stand for something, you got to stand on it. It's either you're gonna be hot or cold.
Yeah, I definitely agree with you, ladies, on the part that you can't choose. You got to choose sides. You can't start the fence, but
and that's still with somebody's kid, and I'm pretty sure he's.
And I'm sympathetic to him because I was lucky when they got out of that situation. I was lucky and blessed to get out of that situation. He got out of it too.
What?
But you made a choice to stay out of it. You made a choice to stay out of it. You don't go to the hood like that.
Well, they goddamn
y'all just shot me down.
I can't
because if you hanging out in the hood, you still a hood nigga.
Correct. And you going hood stuff is going to happen. It don't change.
You can't change and still hang out in your old place. That's like I can't say I'm a recovering addict and I'm still hanging out at the dope house. It don't work.
Correct.
Yeah.
Eventually, I'm gonna go back to hitting it.
Well, what y'all want me to say? Cause I'm not gonna disagree with y'all. I don't know what you want. I'm playing up.
But no.
Like I said, Waka Flocka, when he got his money, he was like, "I don't need to rap anymore. I can get I'm retired. I don't have to do it." So
Waka Flocka realized it was real.
Once you get your money, you don't have to go back. You guys can leave. You can do whatever you want in life.
And listen to what you said. He made a choice. We all have choices.
Correct.
And evidently, his choice wasn't a good choice because somebody should have told him, "Look here, young man, you need your assistant go pick up them hot cookies. I'm just sorry, you just can't get a hold to my bag like that. If you the reason why me and my family eat, oh man, nah."
Look, if I'm his assistant or his manager or something, I'm pulling this shit right here up. Memphis murder map. This is why you don't need to go get them cookies, bro.
What? Wait, but we've seen this. We saw with XXX
off your death. That's what I would have been telling him. Like, do you know you can make a nobody somebody?
Exactly.
We saw the same situation with XXX. You know, he went himself, got the money out the bank. They saw him get the money out. Then he went to the place. You guys, I'm not saying you're wrong, but wouldn't you, if you're a celebrity, don't you want to be a normal person? Yeah. Don't you want to be able to go shop, live your life?
You can't when you start getting famous. You think Beyonce goes and test drive different Mercedes and stuff? No, they bring it to her house if she want to test drive.
Mm-hmm.
And it's only certain people gonna bring a car out to her house, or it's gonna be certain people that bring jewelry out to her house.
Correct.
If you got the money, you might as well live like you got money.
Mm-hmm.
You know.
Yeah, if I can remember, a lot about my dad when he was up, he wasn't really accessible to people.
No,
he was one of those people that would call the car lot and tell him what he wanted, and they would bring it out and let him test drive it for a week. And if he liked it, he'd keep it.
But time out though, we're already like that, and we don't have the money.
I was just gonna say that.
Remember when I first went out on the road with you,
mm-hmm.
and at the time, my friend come to pick me up. My uncle like, nah, I tell him we're gonna meet him down the street, down here at Starbucks, and I'm looking at my uncle, and just because he my friend, he ain't my uncle friend.
Yeah, and I gotta think about I want this man to know where my baby's lay their head at. Yeah, I don't want that because I'm always gone. I want to make it hard for somebody to get to my loved ones.
Everybody should be like that. When you get to a certain level, I mean, I'm not even a hood chick, but I like to be hood, you know. I got certain homegirls on the block. When I'm at home, we on the block. But when I get ready to go certain places, certain homegirls can't go with me. I don't roll like that.
Most definitely.
I laugh because not even just have money. My grandmother like that. Now, who you trying to come? Well, I can remember as a kid, who you trying to come over to have? Oh, no, they can't come over here. They gonna have to, y'all can go play outside. Y'all can go play at the park over there. They can't come over my house now.
God forbid you give out somebody's phone number in this family. You in trouble. My auntie do. Oh my goodness, God, you couldn't even come to our house. You know.
Thirst Trap Yaya said them shooters are still lingering around Memphis. Obviously, they ain't get paid enough to be able to duck off.
There you have it.
Well,
even if they did get paid enough, would they duck off? You know, a lot of them not even smart.
You have to get the fuck out of Memphis because there's some people that's pissed off about Dolph.
If that's the case, then why did young Dolph go back? If we just think everybody's so smart, why wasn't he smart enough knowing that I gotta watch my back when I go? I have a bulletproof car.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna drive around with a lot of money in it.
Hey, but you know what? That man tormented people. They say every show he did, he rapped about 100 shots.
Yeah, he did. That was
somebody was gonna make that.
That's very embarrassing. That's very embarrassing when you call yourself a shooter and you shoot 100 shots and you hit shit.
It ain't embarrassing today. Somebody got that bad.
Oh yeah. And they wanted it too, so for him to hit one of them,
what's so sad?
Make sure the job got done.
He's not gonna be the first or the last. Yo, gotta go back to the hood. It's just a matter of time. You think about it. You're my homie, right? You made it, and you come to the hood and you hanging out with me, and nigga, you just chunking me crumbs. Eventually, I'm gonna want the bigger bag. You can't keep rubbing your jewelry, your clothes, your cars in my face, and you talking about we homies, and I'm still on the block.
Correct. You ain't made not one leader. You ain't made not one leader. Everybody just looking up to you. You the only leader. Leaders make leaders.
Yeah.
Well, I gotta give him that. He got a couple people that's bossed up, So
and then
a couple.
No. He left his kids from home. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna tell you something about being in the hood. In the hood, we got doctors. In the hood, we got lawyers. In the hood, we got anything you would want in the hood. Just like even if you want to go get license plates, we got it in the hood. Anything in the hood, paycheck stubs, we got it in the hood. Correct. Now, you mean to tell me somewhere once I get up and I know I'm good for at least one meal, I'm not going to invest with these people I already know got the brains to go make some real money? We just got to go the right way now.
Correct.
No, you chunking out crumbs.
Y'all make sure y'all share the live for us. Share that live. Go ahead, Bella. I wasn't trying to cut you off.
No. I'm just saying, though,
share this thing, man.
The way people think they investing back into the hood is really not an investment. You're still hurting the hood. If that's the case, man, why he didn't have a couple of shopping center? I'm gonna tell you something about Nipsey Hussle. See, I can speak on Nipsey because that's
he was way ahead of Nipsey.
He might be way ahead of Nipsey. Nipsey was putting it in the hood, though. You feel what I'm saying?
How can you buy 100 properties and not be putting it in the hood?
Hey, it's for his kids. It's for his kids, and you're supposed to invest in your family. But when we going outside the family,
what family?
Somebody got to live in them for them to make money off of them.
No,
okay, he bought his kids every
birthday. Property
is in your name. When property is in your name, can't nobody just go and just pick up your property. Okay, and that's why I asked you, was he married? Now, if he was married, his wife is first. If he's not married, that property is up for grabs unless they go to probate court. Now, what if they're not even thinking about probate? What if you got multiple people going to probate? That land will stay there and nobody actually gets it. Okay, because the first thing they do is they get everything first, and then they distribute what's left.
It's my understanding that they in his kids' names.
Who?
The properties.
Yeah, young dog.
That's my understanding.
Yeah.
All of the properties.
What I'm saying though, he was putting property managers in the hood. He was getting buildings and schools in the hood.
He was on the way.
Correct.
Just like your boy LeBron James. I mean,
this man was helping the hood. He was donating to the schools in his neighborhood, like giving them good, valuable resources that they didn't have that they couldn't afford.
And he also had the good dope in the best trap houses.
And the good dope.
I ain't heard that.
Makes sense.
I don't know that to be true.
Yes,
where they had the car at, that was one of the trap houses, and he hung out there too.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, he used to do it back in the day.
Some money.
He used to do it back in the, he might have been picking. I don't know. I ain't gonna look here. Don't be talking about our off-screen conversations, Miss Stacey Coco.
You just said you don't know nothing about that.
I don't know nothing about that.
But see, my thing is, I've been taught all my life you can't have one foot in and one foot out. You know, either if you're doing good, good gonna continue to follow you. Right. If you're doing bad, eventually bad gonna catch up to you.
Yeah,
correct.
So evidently his bad was outpowering his good because he caught up to him.
Correct.
Yeah.
And it's still sad. I'm not even.
And they're gonna have to quit putting that on God, because I don't think God wants these young men to be dying this early. You know.
Yeah, I mean, it's all our choice. It's a choice.
Yeah, thank you. Now everybody gonna say, "Oh, God know when you gonna go in there. God got a time and day." Yeah, we all gonna die. We gonna all expire one day. But at the end of the day, we don't have to be before our time.
Correct.
And that's what we need to be teaching the new young men. You can rap, you can have beat, but like, man, if it come down to it, you feel like you gotta put hands. It's like, come on. Let's fight. At least you can live to fight another day.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
once you get popped, you pop. You can't bring nobody back from the grave.
Especially young men. I don't promote fighting for nobody my age. You know, I'm 37. I ain't doing no damn fighting. I done did enough fighting in my life. But you
can't tell me no more. I love my mama. They say that's the worst kind of pain there is for a kid to go before their parents.
I promised my mama that it wasn't gonna happen. Shit, and I'm gonna hold that promise.
And what you doing? You
by choices. By choice.
Active by what you're doing. But I remember you even saying on one show, what changed your life immediately was what? Your children.
Mm-hmm.
That made you completely look at life different. Like, okay, I wouldn't.
I had some to lose. Yeah, I had some to lose.
But I want to raise them.
Mm-hmm.
But now you also learn, just because you went through it that way, don't mean that's how other people have to receive it and figure it out. You know what I'm talking about, because you be too hard on people with their little itty bitty mistakes because you had gigantic ones, and it just sometimes don't fall in a position where you can correct them right away the way you have. Yeah. And it's a beautiful thing because some of us can learn from each other's stories. We don't have to go through what they say, a bought lesson is better than a taught lesson. You know, these kids should be learning. You want to be a rapper? It's cool to be a rapper, but come on, man, what do you really get out of dissing a dead person? You know,
correct.
That's why I said that we got to stop calling them rappers, because they really not rappers. They just people.
They're entertainers.
They really killers and drug dealers. They killers and drug dealers. Really.
Oh, but yeah, you're talking about those. Yes, the ones like you said who are actually out in the streets trying to do all of that stuff versus the artists like Lil Wayne.
Yeah, Lil Wayne is a genius.
Plies is an artist, you know.
Yeah. He can make songs for the women that you can vibe to. You know what I'm saying? Just all over all the spectrum, and he got the shit you can ride to. You know what I'm saying? If you need to, so it's cool. Y'all give me 1 second. I want to show y'all something. We got that merch up.
Okay.
We got the little AirPod covers. You know what I'm saying? The hoodies,
thermal cups.
Oh yeah, we got the Bluetooth speakers. You know what I'm saying? We adding stuff daily.
Dang, you didn't think about me, did you?
What you talking about?
You know, I ain't wearing no blue. I like red. I got on blue today because I was trying to be funny about them cowgirls, you know.
Yeah.
I told you was welcome to come over here to Raider Nation, you know.
No, I wish the fuck I would. We got a red one. There you go.
Let me ask y'all a question.
If someone, you can give me one for Christmas.
Let me ask y'all a question.
Well, go subscribe to the website, because I am gonna pick some lucky subscribers, so maybe you can be one.
Oh, that'll be good. That's what I'll do too. That'll be good.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not subscribed.
No, you're not subscribed to the website.
Oh,
you know, we're gonna reward. We're gonna reward. The milestone subscribers: the 10th, the 20th, the 30th, the 40th.
Oh, well, hey, I'm number 1 then. What's up with it? What I get?
Yeah. You got your sweatshirt on the way. It's on the way. It's gonna be shipped tomorrow. So. And you the first advertiser too, so you know.
Yes.
Most definitely.
I'm the first. Yeah. What Soulja Boy say? I'm the first. It's crazy.
Yeah.
He was the first.
Y'all go check out the website. You know, get your merch. Check out the little stores. We got a couple 2-3 minute. Oh, this is another thing, E, and everybody that might be coming in. Is Soulja Boy capable?
Of what?
Soulja Boy can do whatever
I
he
say
wants to
hell
do.
no.
Of what?
Of
Oh,
being
the
the reason
100K?
Dolph ain't here.
He already
Oh,
killed
no.
somebody trying to take his necklace.
Man,
Yes,
that's
he's very
no
capable.
hell no. Somebody came in his house and he didn't kill him. He ran him off with a gun. He shot at him.
I mean, why y'all want to kill the man imagination now?
Man, he like,
I don't know what he'll do now. He'll totally different.
anybody that
character
describe
at this point. So.
anybody that describe a shooting as
Hey man, I'm gonna tell you something. Sometimes, sometimes I feel like a nut and sometimes I
ain't
don't, but I
shot
know I can
shit.
turn to Hercules in 2.3 seconds, and I don't like hurting nobody. I love everybody. I'm not a fighter, I'm not a killer, but I mean, certain things, I lose my religion. I didn't know I could lose my religion as quick as I can messing with my kid. So if you mess with something belong to that man, he could be a killer.
He got slapped in the hood. He didn't slap back.
Hey, you know what?
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna give him a pass. Everybody's not a fighter,
So that means you have to stay out the. If you're not, like I told my son, if you're not a fighter, keep your mouth closed. Okay, it's certain things you're not gonna put yourself in, for no reason, unless you're ready for some backlash. And he's obviously ready. So if he's ready for it,
Hey
then
man, if he
I don't think so.
If he could talk that
He
talk,
folding already. He folding already. He about to crack right now.
Is he?
It's
What
not
he doing?
working.
Man, he realized that shit is for
He
real.
crashing out.
Okay, let me tell you something. First off, when it come to boys, young men, let me tell you something. When you poking, you put. It's just like y'all grown men. When you mess with y'all pride and you mess with y'all character and you standing on what you believe in, any young man can come out they scariness. You don't want somebody out there.
Picking. He's a picker. He's a meddler, because ain't nobody got no issue with Soulja Boy.
He might be a cool person, then he might be the one that may keep you laughing, man.
Correct. He just needs to stay that way.
But you know what? Some people can't handle the joke. Like me, you don't catch me playing a dozen because, see, you might say something that really hurt my feelings. And see, now, just because you call me what you want to call me, I might want to go far and beyond the Call of Duty and call you back something you weren't ready for.
Well, I know one thing. I
can fall 50-50.
Regardless of what people say about Dolph, it's not the time to be mocking or playing with his death. He meant something to a lot of people. Regardless of what we all individually feel, those people are not playing about what Soulja Boy doing, and he's starting to see that it's for real. And he's gonna see moving forward.
Can't mock anybody.
He's gonna see moving forward how real it is. So he better fix that shit.
Well, moving forward, he know not to go to Memphis.
So. Man, it ain't just Memphis.
But come on now, put yourself in Soulja Boy's shoes. If you're gonna be sitting up talking trash to me, I'm gonna pop off too. Now,
he
the
said
difference
he was talking trash
between me and Soulja Boy is you better find me because I ain't looking for you.
Correct.
Now,
correct.
Dolph said he was the only one that was independent. Soulja Boy popped off when he went on the Breakfast Club.
Well, did he lie? He wasn't independent.
Yeah, he's not independent. So that's what Soulja Boy was like. Y'all stop out here faking. If you not, he just calling it how it is, which is fine. I mean, if that's what you said,
he lived by the things that he's done and accomplished. People always want to rob Soulja Boy from his stuff. It's a lot of things. It's a lot of things he brings to the table, even with this gaming world.
Yeah, he changed the game. He changed the game, period. But
so that's just like, let me ask all three of y'all on the panel real quick. That's just like if all three of y'all work really, really hard and successful with y'all business, and then here come a chump like me talking that talk and walking that walk, and just because my hustle is out doing your hustle, y'all gonna feel some type of way because y'all work blood, sweat, and tears for where y'all at, and here it is. I just came through it, running my mouth, and I, soul sand to the beach. You gonna feel some type of way.
Yeah.
And that's all Soulja Boy did. He felt some type of way, knowing he's been independent, even though I think he might have signed, even though he got his own label right now.
Yeah,
but he's been independent. He's been his own man. They haven't been able to stop this kid.
No,
he said he only signed that one song. He said he only signed for that one song. So he's like, yeah, I did that, but everything else is mine. I get everything comes to me.
And I think he only did that because he put Nicki on that track. if you want to go there.
Yeah. Why not?
Nikki gonna secure her bag. You better sign and do whatever you want to if you want a song with Nikki.
But as a man, one man watches another man, and even if I'm capping, why you care so much? It's weird.
That's my point. Why you worry about me?
I gotta come in for this. I want y'all to see my face.
Yeah, I mean that's completely different. If you're the first to do it, and you're not.
If we on the same team, if all three of us on the same team, and I need to up my game to be where y'all at on that level, I'm gonna always watch y'all because I'm trying to get to a certain level too. Because I'm trying to outdo y'all, and that's just facts. You know, how I'm gonna beat my opponent if I ain't watching them, I ain't studying. Why you think all boxers go back and study their opponents?
Correct.
So you always being watched. Somebody's always being watched, rich or poor. Somebody's watching you.
Correct.
But it's just like when he said what he said. Dolph didn't give no response. Dolph didn't give a fuck.
He did in his inbox. He said he did.
Thank you. He threatened that young man.
He didn't show no proof. He didn't show no proof. He didn't show no proof.
Hey man, well, you know what? Everybody
know how Soulja Boy is. If that nigga had proof, he'd have gave some receipts. That nigga is cap. He's
why are y'all giving Soulja Boy so much authority when Soulja Boy just do what 50 Cent do? 50 Cent do this every day. Ain't nobody messing with 50 Cent.
That's true.
50 Cent don't fuck with people like that.
Oh boy,
yes,
he don't fuck with people that ain't mind their business.
To actually fuck with in the industry. That people
a key word.
From him
if you fuck with him,
petty. He petty.
If you fuck with him,
correct. He petty.
Ja Rule wasn't messing with him.
Correct. And bought all his tickets to have him in front of
to prove a point.
Nobody in his stadium. You
so
rich,
once
dude.
again, I'm gonna take it back to what you said. What did Soulja Boy do wrong that would no other man do?
He took it to the internet.
It was already
on the internet.
Dolph just made a statement on the internet.
I was bigging up myself. Why you worried about me bigging up myself, bro? Stay over there. No, I'm fine.
And Soulja Boy was 2000 and what? The goddamn 3. Like ain't nobody checking for Soulja Boy no more. You're not relevant to be talking in this conversation.
He's always relevant. Just because you don't think he's relevant.
I don't know Dolph songs.
Me either.
Dolph was very relevant in the rap game. Look on the internet. Shit, he broke the internet. That let you know he was known. Shit,
you like that type of music. We don't.
How many people
I mean, I ain't gonna lie. I like that song you introduced me to. Play with your bitch. Don't play with me. Yeah. Play with your bitch. Yeah. But after that, like, come on, man. That song about his baby mama. I don't like that song. You know what I'm saying?
Nothing positive. He has nothing good to say whatsoever. So if you're listening to him and you're saying that he has so many people who love, who are the people? The people in the hoods? The people in the streets? That's who you're talking about.
I can't argue with y'all on that. I'm just gonna say
who are well-to-do people who are trying to raise their children, and they say, hey, son, listen, young Dolph.
There's some legitimate things going on in this organization.
I want you to learn something.
Hey, and you know what? I'm glad you said that. I'm glad you said that, man. Because we're helping push this agenda. Correct. You know, because if we're gonna be mad in America, we gotta be mad at ourselves because black folks, we've been lost for a while. And it's time we wake up. Because to a certain couple of years from when your kid is brought into this world, we have a right to what our kids put into their ears. And I can really say this with facts and not just, not bragging, not boasting, because I really can brag and boast about a lot of kids, but I'm going to just speak on mine. And my uncle can vouch for this. My son don't have nothing on his report card less than 100%. And now, don't get it wrong. Like I would tell y'all, my son tried me with the Julio. I mean, he tried me with the NBA young boy, but it's not an everyday, all day thing to where now you eating, you breathing, you living it. This is your reality. And now I'm going to go pick up a gun. It's not really bad for kids to be exposed to certain things, but it's our job to monitor it. You know what I'm saying? I'm not saying none of these people that's
you gotta have that conversation with your kids though. You gotta have that conversation with your kids and explain to them this is just entertainment.
Even if you
something to get you through your day.
Even if you do, you gotta understand that words are powerful. It don't matter if they go to sleep and they sit there listening to I'm a killer. That is going into their subconscious. Yeah. It don't matter if they didn't believe that before they went to bed. It's going into them. That's what spells do.
You think about it. It's okay for your kids to play with their homies during the day, you know, get their hour of reading in during the day, play on their little Xbox. But where, as a parent, at the end of the day, when it's time to shut your eyes, come on, kids, let's say our prayers. You know, and I'm not saying you got to pray to no God. You can pray to the higher power. You can pray to Buddha. You can pray to whoever you want to pray to. You know what I'm saying? But close the day with something positive. That's all I'm saying.
Started positive and ended
kids negative. What you gonna expect the result to be? Negative.
Correct.
That's fact.
That's why I don't let my kids. I don't listen to all that hard stuff in the car with them, because at the end of the day, I don't know. I just can't do it. I just can't do it. Regardless if they gonna listen to it on their game.
But also, you know, it's a time and place. But still, like, you have young men, just like I only have one son, but I still have to let him find his way as a young man. And gotta trust that I done my part, you know what I'm saying? Because like I said, he listened to certain things, but you ain't gonna be able to tell what he listened to. I promise you that.
Correct.
Because between what he listening to, what he playing, and what we gotta do to get to where we gotta go, it's more important than what we listen to and what we playing.
Exactly.
And it ain't about, oh, you gotta do this for no, mama already got hers. You doing this for yourself. I'm not gonna put those type of stipulations, go do this for your mama. Oh, I got mine, so go get yours.
Yeah, exactly.
And then that's where you build your young man, and you get to see your growth. You know, you already know what your kid gonna be before he hit 18. I'm sorry. You already know how you gonna be a ladies' man. Like you say, your baby like to joke, your baby like to play. You know what I'm saying? It's good, but as long as he doing it with the right people and who know him, who understand him. It's the motherfuckers who don't know him that might want to try him. And if you with me and my homeboy and you try to try me this day, guess what? You getting drunk that day. I'm sorry. If I go down, mine's better go down with me, or you ain't my friend. I'm sorry. You better not tell me I got beat up, because then I might have to come beat you up. I mean, but that's how I live. That's how I roll.
Yeah,
you know?
Correct. We still got to teach them that part. You know,
that loyalty is real, and loyalty can be a curse. You know, that's like we sit up here talking about young Dolph. And how all the cameras and all the people calling in, everybody's throwing all the pictures out there. There ain't nobody talking about snitching today, are we?
Shit, $500,000. Somebody gonna say something.
I ain't gonna lie, cause I'm like,
you know, right now, like Gang Spitter was saying,
I'm a citizen. I can.
This
talk.
was the point. Gang Spitter was saying, it's best for the killer to find somebody he trusts to turn him in and get that reward money, because that way they can hold him down while he's in jail, because he definitely fucked up when he took that car to their house.
Hold him down when he get in jail. You go in there in jail and they know that you in there for the murder of Dolph. He may not make it out.
I mean, he can easily say he can go to PC. He can be unprotected because he ain't got to go to jail properly.
And I'm gonna tell you something. When you in there doing time,
and he just a regular old dude who decided to. You think
because he attached to a high profile case.
But why would they sit there and put him in protective custody? They put Cosby in the
because they gotta protect him.
No, they
gotta protect you in the prison. That's why they have PC.
Yeah, they didn't have him in there. They had him in the infirmary. Bill Cosby. He wouldn't know GP.
But hey, I mean, come on now. Why would you want to beat somebody up because they come to prison for beating up young Dolph? Anything, nigga, you better give me some noodles.
Correct, but you know, men love men. Men love they ride. They
that
ride
down low is real.
That down low is real.
Women love women. What's going on here?
No, sir. I don't fight.
Well, the agenda that's being pushed, and then that's for another question I gotta ask, because you know what? I'm starting to see a lot of gangsters, a lot of wishy-washy. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Because you know what they saying about the baby right about now. Anyway,
switched over.
Hey man, they say that's why he act like he hate women, because he that's gonna be my new thing. I ain't even gonna call it no name.
I don't know. Here's what I do know. I know that
Meek Mill did it first, didn't he, y'all? Did Meek Mill do it first? With the white men, y'all don't remember?
All I know is I see Amazon saying, why do the ladies, y'all don't need a man. Y'all can have a ladder delivered to your house. You can do all this stuff without a man.
Hold on.
No,
I need a man. No. I need what God said my man's supposed to be. I need a provider. I need a protector. Correct. I need a man I could cry and pray with. I need a man I ain't got to worry about what you're doing when I'm out here trying to make $1 and put my 50 at your 50 and we come up with 100. You know what I'm saying? I need a man. You know, that's what God made me for, is for a man.
That's not what Amazon
said.
said.
Supposed to be the head of the household. He didn't say I was supposed to take care of no man. You old silly little boy. You negative. Because see, the problem is a lot of these men want a woman to take care of them. And then they get mad when Money Maya realize, oh, nigga got the bag. I'm gonna go get his bag now. You know.
Y'all make sure y'all hit that like button for me. Share the live.
A woman need a man, just like a real man need a real woman. Behind every great man, it's a great woman.
Correct. If he don't need a woman, then that means he needs another piece. And they got a place for men who think they don't need women, and that's right in jail. You can see them as much as you want.
Yeah, because you think about it, why go do 15 years and go right back? You lost somewhere you came from, huh?
Yes, thank you.
I think it's safe to say that these killers are gonna get caught. It's gonna be easy.
It's safe to say don't bend over and pick up the soap.
Yeah.
Where's the relationship part? I got some questions for Tuesday. When is that? Tuesday?
Tomorrow?
It is. I'm actually going on tonight too. So, but Tuesday.
What you talking about? I'm coming over to your channel. I'm going all night tonight.
Well, we
I gotta get up at 2, so I gotta let y'all have it tonight.
Man, I want to talk about some real stuff. I want to talk about these portals.
This is real stuff.
Oh, well, yeah. No.
The portals.
Yeah, I mean
that's what I was trying to tell him about with Mo3.
This is my birthday month, and I've been feeling myself. The moon been on my side, like my aura is really good right now, and it's a full moon outside. I've been all weekend long.
Correct.
Yes, the air is in my favor right now.
Yeah. So what you talking about tonight, Miss Coco? Over on Miss Brain.
It's random thoughts. It's Sunday, so I just do random tonight.
Random thoughts.
Led by the spirit.
I have a lot of thoughts, man.
Well, you can definitely tune it and you can definitely join on.
Y'all drop me the link. I ain't even gonna move. But random thoughts. I got random thoughts. Oh, it's men and women on the platform. Okay, that's even better. How important is it to have sex to be a part of your relationship? Is it like a 20%, 40%? I'm asking this because what happens when, like,
I need to be on camera.
Your man's veto level no longer work because of diabetes, so he can't get it up. So you still,
let me get
what I'm saying? And if he can't perform the way he can perform, can you still be faithful?
I wouldn't expect her to. If
you can't perform, you mean to tell me you can't buy no toys, you can't get no head, you can't no.
I mean, no.
I'm
not gonna. I just pray that don't never happen to me.
well, make sure you eat your greens, take your fish pills, and
so I keep myself in good shape, keep your blood pumping.
A lot of people libido is failing them. I'm gonna drink to that.
Let me say this.
Yeah, it's failing. It's probably failing them, or they.
And it's sad. It's in our Black community for real.
I don't know what happened.
These men screwing too much.
Right. Let me say, when I hear 32, it's like overdrive. The ginger root pills, or what have you. I'm on like, hey.
Hey, you tried the honey, bro?
Huh?
Have you tried the honey?
No, I hadn't tried the honey, but I will. I'm on like level 10 out of nowhere. When
you working out though, you should notice the difference now that you're doing that cardio. Now you got your blood pumping. Yeah, that's it, bro. It's gonna keep you on point and ready. I'm like, work out.
I don't know what happened, but I'll take it. No complaints on me.
Okay, so I got a question though. So can you really, like, I heard men say like my penis won't get hard if I'm broke.
I don't know what's going on right now.
So you really can't get up when you broke?
I don't know. When I'm stressed out, that's the time that I want it the most. So I don't know about people that say that.
Hell yes.
I don't give a damn what the situation is.
I can remember some time. I can imagine me right now crying or something, be like trying to knock some shit out.
Yeah.
Never mind. Let me stop.
Hercules. Well,
definitely don't
really know, because most women, because we're more we're always on the go. We really ain't turning down nothing but our callers. You know what I'm saying? Most of the time, it be the men got problems more than do the women.
I don't know. We might need more men that can, relate to what y'all talking about.
Is this gonna be on Tuesday, Pod? When is this? Because I got some things to talk about.
Yeah,
let's talk about it.
This gonna
you
be
heard
on
about
tonight.
It? Let's talk about it.
This is gonna be on tonight as well. Like, it's just random thoughts. It makes it just not one topic, so I like it.
Mm-hmm. Yep, that's dope. So y'all make sure y'all go to Beauty Meets Brains with the Z's. There you go.
Okay, I better write that down because y'all know me. I'm not computer literate.
On YouTube.
On YouTube?
Yep. Ladies talk, men talk. We need some men that have erectile dysfunction to call in and see. Because if I had it, I wouldn't trip on my woman going to get pleased.
Okay, I got a question for
all. Talk about that one.
A man and a woman.
Come back home to me, baby.
Have y'all ever been in a relationship, like, just say for instance, y'all came up and y'all mate got jealous? Or you notice a difference in the way they move with you because they feel like now that they up, like you ain't gonna help them get up.
Wait, what happened? Tell me out.
Go ahead, somebody. I'm listening.
What happened?
Have you ever experienced being blessed and your mate got jealous because you came up and she didn't come up? Or say for instance, you got a new car and your mate didn't get a new car.
Yeah, that just happened. Both sides. Sometimes,
I feel like good people don't act like that.
I don't know.
I'm never jealous of my mate. My mate is gonna drive me to be great. I look at it.
You get a car, I'm gonna drive it. I'm gonna drive it anyway too. So your car is our car.
If I'm a man and I got a nice car, shit, I'm gonna put my lady in it. She complete the situation.
I was about to say the woman gets the nice car first anyway. So my daddy always get that. He gave my stepmom. She always got the okay. Well, let me go get this one so she can be in something, So
yeah,
he's just always putting her in the forefront. It wasn't never about hey, look at me, look what I got, So
I got a question. I got a good question. This came to me, right? Somebody asked could they speak to me yesterday because they then asked them did they want to go to the store, but they took the sister to the store and she allowed her sister to move in with her because her husband passed away. But now her and her husband is hanging out more than the woman and the husband and wife is hanging out.
Oh, we're gonna talk about that too then.
Because like I told her, me personally, me being the woman that I am, I'm not moving without my sister, and I don't even have a sister, and I know better not to do that. Or like the other day, some person was telling me come over. I'm like, man, I'm not coming. Your wife not home yet. Even though we family, sort of kind of family, but still, I wouldn't feel comfortable. A woman coming home and I'm sitting in her yard. She might not want to see me in her yard. She might want to see her man, then relax, and then say, hey, come on over and have a drink.
Yeah, most definitely.
So
gonna be some hot topics on Beauty Meets Brains tonight, y'all.
Yeah, so when she came to me about her sister going shopping with her husband, I was like, what the heck?
Ooh-wee.
I told her, I said, well, I wouldn't even be mad at that man. Me and my sister got to talk because I feel like my homegirls, I have not one homegirl that would even think or I think they would do me like that. Mm-hmm. And Uncle, you know my real friends, like we are the same of a kind.
That's crazy. But it looks like I'm gonna be entertained while I'm riding tomorrow listening to y'all talk about this because we lost E.
And another question is going to be because I'm about to get ready for the show now. How would you feel if another woman made your plate? Your cousin, whoever.
Wait, hold on. Say what now?
Food just got done, right? It's Thanksgiving.
Yeah.
We sitting there. Your cousin bring your man a plate. What you do?
I ain't tripping off of that because if my cousin fixes you a plate, nigga, you family. I mean, you gotta remember we only got 3 girls in the family. You already know it ain't nothing for me to worry about.
Yeah.
We don't roll like that. Now my in-law, I can't even get mad because it's the in-law, so I wouldn't trip off of that. Nah.
Now my question is it his cousin or the woman's cousin?
Just say it's my cousin makes the plate, brings it to you.
You see, me and my cousins, we was raised as sisters, and even though no, we ain't gonna do that. First off, I mean, if it happened, I wouldn't trip because I know my cousins, but my cousin ain't fixed to do that shit because I ain't even fixed to fix my dude no plate. You know?
Correct.
Who gonna fix his plate?
Shit, him. You family, you better come get your own. I don't want to eat no cold food, boy.
I don't want to fix no plate at your family house, though. I don't want to fix no plate at your family house. I don't have that problem because I cook, but
see, even when, but see, you see how I do things when you come over here, I fix everybody plate. Ain't nobody got time to ask. I mean, I'm just hospitality like that, you know. But
yeah, if I come to your house though, like I'm gonna fix my own plate because I feel comfortable. You know what I'm saying? But
now, if my homegirl. No, because my homegirls ain't gonna do that. We don't overstep boundaries like that. It's boundaries you should know not to cross as a woman.
Now, homegirl, that should be a problem.
Because if you gotta tell if you feel like, because if you and your cousin not tight like that, see, like I said, me and my cousin was raised like sisters.
And it depends on the situation, true.
And I don't have no sisters, so I look to them for everything as far as female wise. But okay, say for instance, if one of my sisters on my daddy's side, because I don't know them, I'm just getting to know them, and she fixed my dude a plate, I'm gonna knock it out that nigga hand because he know better. Mine's no, he can't accept nothing from nobody but me. My man gonna tell
like
you
that was the answer that was looking that she was looking for.
Even if he don't like my cooking, my man gonna tell you, "Oh, you cook the best." Mine's lie to me every night, so I don't know.
I got him.
Sometimes you gotta take it off that woman and know that your man know better. My woman got my plate, you know.
Yeah, crazy.
A real nigga that know his woman gonna be like, "Oh no, thank you, my girl gonna get mine."
Oh yeah, because he don't want that smoke.
True. Yeah,
most definitely he gonna squirt him out of that shit.
Sometimes, you know, sometimes it fall on the man, then sometimes it just fall on the woman because a woman know better. You know, a woman know what she ain't gonna like. I mean, we don't change, you know.
But look,
correct. And
y'all tune into Beauty Meets Brains. What time is it going on?
I'm about to go on.
Oh, you about to go on now?
9:10. Yeah.
9:10. Okay, y'all tune in to Beauty Meets Brains with the Z's, y'all, on YouTube.
He left.
It's about to go down. Yeah, I think his signal went out. It's about to go down over there.
Yeah,
I'm definitely gonna watch out in the morning because I gotta get up at 2:30. Gotta hit it in the morning. I ain't rich yet.
Dude, I am. I'm claiming it, man. I'm just temporarily out of
I just don't have it yet. I'm rich, but I don't have it
yet.
Yeah,
you got it.
It's coming. But
Every
yeah, I appreciate
I see my bankroll, and I just went.
I appreciate y'all for coming on tonight and y'all insight. We appreciate everybody that tuned in with us. We ask that you hit that like button, that subscribe button, that share button. Go to gohammag.com. Check out some of the content. Leave some comments. Let us know how we can improve and how we can do better. On that note, y'all have a good night.
Good night.
Yeah. One more time around. Everything's slowing down. Can't control it. Say that you're for me. Right now I need loyalty. It's hard for me to trust you. I've been in before this. I've been through the troubles. It's hard to let you in. I've been giving you the runaround. I double on the dosage. I don't need emotion. No. Right now we young and we dumb and we lit. Been thinking back before when we was kids, yeah. I was caught up in the mix, yeah. And we live for the moment, respond to a calling. It's bigger than all of us, right to the wheels. Give anything to feel something new. High if I fall, no I did going all in. At the time of my life, right for the squad. Lights through the fog, but we made it, yeah. I'll be good by the morning. Feel like I'm falling.